at you one more again. I hope everybody is doing blessed. I'm doing blessed and highly favored, and definitely hope the same for you. And welcome into my returning subs, my growing extended beautiful family. I know there is changes as well as heavy vibrations that are coming your way that is truly not showing you the bigger picture and what's taking place. But trust and believe the process, it'll be very uplifting and beneficial towards you in many ways. So, with that being said, much love to all. Namaste, love and blessings, love and light, and many blessings are definitely coming your way. And if you have been watching my videos for a while and have not already, please like and subscribe. Hit that or two. I would love the chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me, even if it's about the positive feedback of the content of my video, or you're just up telling me about your empathic gift, how it impacted your life and heading you towards a positive direction. Informative and uplifting and give you good vibes that you would love to share with your loved one, family, or friends, and or fellow empaths that are going through, trying moments right now, needing spiritual guidance or just needing um, confirmation or validation towards life path or even soul purposes. Please go ahead and share. And while you're at it, give me a thumbs up, like, and also share on your social media favorites wherever you see fit. Thank you once again for the love and support. It's greatly appreciated. And I hope you're able to resonate with the content of my video. And the music that I'm listening to in the background is just so peaceful. It feels like it's helping me raise my subconscious. It's already been a big shift today, as well as just uh, Heyoka, beings experiencing insidious reflection with spiritual transformation. I don't know why it was just like this morning. I do know why. I don't know why I say that. I don't know why, but I kept on. Lately I've been sitting up here seeing the vision of Insidious in my head, the movie. And I know I talked about it in a video before. A lot of us are going through these different changes in life that, I kept on hearing insidious, insidious, insidious this morning. And, it's like inside us. Um, it's like these things that are taking place in our lives are very crafty. And they're being very deceitful on a lot of things. When you have blessings coming, everything comes hand in hand. And God universe is prepping us, wants to keep letting you know, hey, your spirit guides with you, your past loved ones are with you. They send you so many different signs, whether it's a song or a movie, when it comes to your loved ones, that reminds you get those little snippets of old memories that that comes back, where you get that chill in that moment. That's your loved ones telling you that they're there, and they're also thinking about that moment too. It's just like, just because they went through that transformation, they still hold uh memories that they truly cherish, that they miss being a part of when it comes to your life. They've been sending you messages. It's like some people I've been recently connecting with. Their family comes in a certain form, whether it's a bird. Um, there's been like, you can go outside, like I can sit up here and be washing my dishes, and I see a cardinal, and I know that represents my grandfather as well as my father. And the blue jay uh, reminds me of my mom. It's like a matriarch of spiritual beings, just letting you know you're not alone going through your different things. It's like all these different things are you know uh affecting you in a positive way, but yet a heavy negative way, because it's opening up different things that you endured, or a memory of something that somebody said or done to you, that can put you at a really low frequency. So it was just like, when I read that up today, I was like, okay, what is this word? Why is insidious keeps popping up in my head, and it's showing me different changes. Like I see a lot of empaths like in front of a mirror. And then I kept on hearing that word, insidious, insidious, insidious. And they're like, like a child would be like when they're sad and upset, they're like in a corner and they're putting their knees up to their face and crying. We used to always do that. At least I know I did. And there are certain people that have, I've connected with, and what went on through their child life experiences. I'd rather for them to tell me than see that. I feel like that's violation of people's privacy, because I've had that done to me before. So I always try to make sure I can be yet understanding, because the like I was telling y'all about the gift of the Kuwait, uh, is like be able to read the energies of other people, other beings, but there's a lot of things, like I said, hand in hand. God in universe is working with you, to send you your archangels. There's a lot of people have been calling different archangels, like do intense transformation. Your gifts are growing. The more you are open to help other people, or people are coming to you for assistance, you feel this big shift that happens right when you tend to help people. It's like bonus points. Like if you're playing a video game and you're hitting certain things, you're touching and communicating and connecting with different things, that's opening up your gift, is giving you more knowledge, strengthening you, because it's beating you down, but yet it's strengthening you at the same time. So like I said, everything's has to seek balance. The darknesses see your blessings before you do. You feel like there's something coming your way, you feel like certain things are taking a big change in your life, while also is having all these little vibes that may kind of confuse your frequency at times. You can be happy one minute, and next you be heavily changes, because if you're trying your best to be able to make that positive change for your life, don't beat yourself up when there are certain things that's coming up, because these are the things that is being reflected. Like I said, there's a lot of empaths that are sitting in front of a mirror and they're crying, and that's like everything is being reflected to you about the things journey right now with dark night of the soul, as well as kundalini and ascension. These things are taking place for a very valuable reason, very positive reason, but it's all about how you choose to reflect, choose to intercept, or being able to view the bigger picture, because not everything is being revealed to you, but these are the things that's been sent to me for me to be able to interpretate, basically to break it down to you, because there's a lot of different changes that are taking place in your life. There's times you really feel the peace in your life, but there's also things that are challenging you at the same time. Universe and the devil is going to both challenge you at the same time. It's just like this is all a game of life when it comes to them. Devil over there talking ish to God, and God is like, whatever. I'm my children are very strong. They may not know everything that I'm sending them through, but these things that you think that you're interceding and taking towards their way is only making them stronger. So it's like the more you pray for people that have really did some horrible things to you, it's working, because they wouldn't be working on, you know, trying to hurt you a lot. Because it's like, if with my situation, me, you know, learning what is strengthening me through my toxic, connection with my ex. I appreciate all those things. At times it puts me in different emotions because you get tired of dealing with it. But then I had to allow myself to really step back and see what is being revealed to me. Because a lot of times things are being revealed to you, signs are coming to you. But if you're so dead focused on that negative vibration, sometimes we miss out on the bigger picture of what that lesson's trying to teach us. When you pray for people that are very toxic in your life and they keep harping on you because they feel that daggone prayer and they're trying to fight it, just like when we fight change, things start getting more heavier. It starts weighing down on your health. It starts draining you more than uplifting you, because you're allowing that situation to really take part in your life, when all this is just to reflect you about the blessings that are coming your way. God is allowing those certain things to happen because he wants to see how are you going to be able to respond to this situation that's taking place in your life. How are you viewing that? This is, and God and universe and spirit guides and all this stuff is telling you this. He said, yes, look at these things that has happened into your life. Are you seeing what I'm trying to teach you? Are you seeing what I'm trying to get you to understand? Because a lot of times your blessings is on its way and is right at the brink of busting wide open in that abundance, the door of abundance. But he wants to be able to make sure that you appreciate the things that has taken place in your life, the value of changes that, he has sent your way, the blessings that you weren't even expecting when it came to you, just to, help alleviate some of the, the frustrations you may be dealing with on a daily routine. A lot of people are connecting with me and now just starting to understand what they are and who they are, and it's just being able to be that blessing, and at times, you go through that dark night of the soul and it can make you feel like you want to end everything because of the pain that you're seeing that has taken place in your life. And that's not what that is for. It's supposed to be able to reflect to you of, even though these things is happening to your life, you're still being able to vocalize the situations you've been placed in, and how those certain situations that has taken place in your life has strengthened you, found strength in the most unexpected places. And that's how it usually is. And that's why they tell you blessings come from in unexpected ways, because a lot of times if you're not seeing that traumatic situation or that memory that has popped up, is not wanting you to give those emotions back to that memory, because they're making this come up to the surface, but as well as it's, allowing you to see this is no longer needed in your life. These are the things that set you on your path to being able to allow you to want to know more about yourself. Because with Heyokas, we're very curious, we're very nosy as hell. We want to be able to, go deep root into certain investigations, being that, that inch eye private eye, they're gonna uh detective, and it's a lot of things that everybody's going through. You're feeling this heaviness, and it's taking a toll on you. You may even feel like you got the flu-like symptoms. You'll be coughing and sneezing, and it's already scary because all this daggone carnivore type stuff. What is it? I say carnivore, daggone corona virus is coming on. It can really place that mind of fear into you, and it's just like a lot of things. Oh wow. The way that disease is going on is killing off what is no longer needed here. And it's sad that a lot of people are, you know transitioning through that way. But those people that have caught those things, it's like everything has a contract. Everything is very limited when it comes to life beings. Even though we're our challenges, you have to challenge your challenges, and those are, things that are going to make you stronger. The things that are going on right now is in a world panic. That's what they usually do. It's a distraction. Things that are being taken place in his life, is like everything has served its purpose that are no longer anymore. Those things. And I just felt that daggone, you know, download. I'm like, wow, really? Are you you gonna do this while I'm doing a video? Toll on your mind as well as your frequency. And the thing in me, I told y'all, so I'm gonna start changing that, because a lot of times, darkness is a blessing to us. You have to, acknowledge your dark side as well as your light side. Things are blessing you on both of those type situations, because that darkness has made you the warrior you are, your strength. And a lot of times we don't feel that. We feel like we're feeling all the sadness, the upset, you being upset, angry, vengeful. All these different things is making you want to fight more, because you never want that person or that situation to win. But at times when you're going through these different chapters in your life, you have to allow yourself to know you're stronger than what has happened to you. And at times it's hard to feel that, especially when it's really messed with you, but you're so much stronger than what has been placed on your life. These are the things that reflect to you, just like I told y'all about, your reflectors, the people that's been placed in your life to break you down, saying you'll never be nothing, or you're not going to be able to become anything because of the things that, have taken place in your life. They tried so hard to break you from the things they know they can never be. So, and that's good when they tell you it's nothing, because nothing is everything. You can mold yourself to be anything you want to. It's like you're a chameleon. You tend to, you change when it, so that's why they always tell you be careful, know your circle to the depths, the crack and crevices of the circles you keep, because whatever you draw is a reflection of you. you know those are the things you have to really look at from a different level. And it's just like all these different changes that are going down. The darkness of the enemy is very crafty. It has that subtle way of creeping up on you, and it's just like, that's why I was like, tag, that's deep. That's really deep, because it was like lately I've been talking about that movie, and I love Annalise. um Elise, I'm sorry, I'm thinking about Annalise Michael, and I don't know why the heck she popped up in my head. That's that one they made about that movie, Emily Rose. But oh, now I get it. Because there's a lot of people that are killing themselves off because of the pain that they were going through, but she sacrificed herself for the spirit of the good. you know but there's a lot of different changes that are taking part in your life, and some people cannot handle that. Some things become very overbearing to you, but that is like your own type of revelation. You had to go experience these things. You had to be able to remember what has happened to you, but also those things are the things that's going to awaken you at the same time on a very deep level that you did not see coming. So those insidious situations are strengthening you in your spiritual transformation. Like I said, the darkness of that enemy is going to keep allowing you to replay those different harmful memories that has taken place in your life, how people have hurt you, how the times that you have suffered, the things that you're suffering with now. But the reason why you're suffering so much right now, because you're resisting the part of change. You don't want to acknowledge that, because if you know you acknowledge that, that's going to open up more pain for you. But you not changing and you seeing the things that are taking place in your life, you're making it worse for yourself. And yes, at times it can be very scary to sit up here and remember back what you have suppressed. Those things hurt like hell, but it is also the same reflection as saying, yes, this did happen to you, but look at you, you're still here. It's time to face what brought you on your path, but it's also for you to acknowledge the strength, that you have. It's always been there. Everything has been shut off. You had to be able to experience the worst of the worst. Some people can't handle this. Some people are being used as an example, because there's people who are dying of pneumonia, overdoses, plane crashes, car crashes, or some of them just coming up missing. All these things has been taking place to be able to let you know, if you weren't supposed to survive this, you wouldn't have even been here. You would be never no more. You would be gone. Um, but they're also sending people that has impacted our life in a very beautiful way, or some people that are very close knit to us that is no longer here. They transform. Those are the people that are protecting you. They sign that contract to be here for that moment, share the abundance of love, sharing the abundance of teaching, hurtful, whatever. And then they have transferred over so they can be able to guide you towards wherever you're going out in your life. These things are going to strengthen you, but you have to allow yourself to be able to see it at a higher perspective, allowing yourself to view it in a positive way. Like, what is this pain of purpose trying to teach me? What are the things that I need to pay attention to I'm not yet seeing? Because a lot of times, if you're looking at your situation from a blind eye or a negative eye, all you are is going to see the negativity, the hurt, the pain, the anguish, all these different things that has taken place in your life that did not serve a positive good, but actually it was a positive and a negative at the same time. And if you notice, it's just like a battery. You have to have a positive. You can't have a positive without the negative. Everything has a balance to it. So you had to be able to experience these things on a much deeper level. There's a lot of things that is coming down from the core, but it's also, when it's drowning you, it's also, rebirthing you at the same time. You're dying off as the old. There's, it is no not existed. That it was like an experience of illusion. You had to be able to experience that in your life for you to be able to intercept, or just being able to view it from a different way. There's a lot of times where I can also getting visions of people that has this cement block with a chain on their leg. They're going down to the bottom of the ocean. But when others thought that they were dying off, didn't know your rebirth. You had to go through that hurtful, but it's allowing you to be able to step back and really look at the bigger picture of what is trying to tell you. And a lot of times it's like, it doesn't make sense. Yeah, it does make sense. If you're a trivial type person anyway, you'll get it. It's like you're gonna learn today. You're going through these different things, but you had to allow yourself to be able to see the light within the storm. You don't realize that, the certain things that you've been placed in, you don't realize you are your own storm. You're facing everything that you had to turn a blind eye on just for you to feel comfort. You guys are coming to you is like, let me see what they said. It's like very stealthy. And the devil was hoping that's all you would pay attention to. But in the same hand, God wants you to be able to see, like, you did these things happened to you. These things has changed your life in a big way. It made you look at the world different. but it's just like you had to be able to create your own world as well throughout the things that have taken place in your life. And these had to have happened. There's things that I just sit here and think about at times, and you know it really reflected me. Like, I had to really take a break yesterday, because I know I might be sounding and even feeling so much different today, because it allowed me to see so many different things from those angles. I've been feeling burnt out, you know because it's like I keep pushing and pushing, and it's just like, you know what, you need to take this time out for yourself. These are the things that you need to reflect on and see what's taking place in your life, and be grateful for those things that came into your life. And at times when you're going through those different situations, it's hard for you to say, I'm grateful for these things that has taken place in my life. I'm grateful for the dark times that really showed me that light always surrounded that. But it's all about what you choose to look at. Are you going to be more fixated in that illusion, or are you going to be more gun-ho for that truth? You have to, but allowing yourself to see that, allowing yourself to understand what changes in your life. Yeah, you could be looking at your past, and putting that emotion into it, and that's not what is trying to do, is trying to separate yourself from that, because it's no longer needed, but also reflect the strength in you that was always there, that you didn't know about. There are so many people I know that are confused because of certain things that's been said to them, how certain things being presented to them, but being able to see there was always little Easter eggs throughout the time stamp of your life. There are certain times that you may have saw something, but if you're still going through those chain of events, it wasn't at that time, it wasn't time for you to spiritually awaken yet. You had to be able to experience the pain. You had to be able to experience the abuse, the neglect, the abandonment, whatever you had to go through that. And then when those things start coming up and you are awakened, it's going to shock you, because it really, like, wait a minute, this is not what this is. No, it's not, but you had to allow yourself to really go through those things, and being able to look at it through blurred lines, like things has been coming to you indirectly, directed to you indirectly, but it had to take that time. You had to be able to see it through, see what has been telling you in between those illusions. You had to allow yourself to really be open to that. So it's like a lot of y'all are going through this, like I said. Like when I was thinking about Annalise Mckoy, um it was like she was dealing with a lot of different things, you know, and she was 1,044 back then. She had to go through all these different things. She had a lot of demons in her, and it's just like hearing, when I saw that movie, it broke my heart in a lot of different ways, because it allowed me to see the spiritual evidence that it was reflecting to me, because we all deal with our different demons, and that really took a toll on her, of what she has experienced. I watched that yesterday. It just came on, out of the blue. And, I love that movie, and she was just like, she saw her higher self. And they said, either you can come with me now, or if you decide to stay, you're going to suffer. And she was just like, for these things to go out into the world, I don't want that for them. If this is going to make me suffer, I want them to stay with me. I don't want those demons going out to anybody else. So for that, I will sacrifice myself. And I was like, dang, that's some deep. But I get it. Almost made me cry for a minute. But then that I get it. I understand. There's a lot of things that comes to us indirectly, but you have to be able to allow. And that's the reason why you keep on going through that repeated loop, because you're gonna keep going through this until you allow yourself to see what is being taught to you. When you do that, when you are so determined, there is nothing that's going to switch your mood. Even though these things are coming up, just allowing yourself to say thank you. These are the things you wanted to reflect in me. These are the things that showed me that I'm still strong no matter what has been placed on my life. I had to go through these, because it's not going to be able to just knock at your door and tell you, oh, you're an empathic being. You're this, you're that, because you're not going to answer to that. The only way it's going to get your attention by placing you in some hectic situations, and you have no choice but to be able to deal with that. So that's what is being said to you. So I hope you were able to resonate with the content of my video. I'm sorry y'all didn't put out any, indication, because, I think I probably did that twice already, since I've been deciding to put out post, I usually try to go on the community page, send you something that'll make you laugh, then want to give you that friendly reminder, comfort you with something because you may be going through certain experiences in your life. It's not easy. It really isn't. But you have to allow yourself to know you are more powerful than anything that you keep facing. Don't allow yourself to turn a blind eye to it, because those are the things you need to be grateful for, because they strengthen you in ways you didn't see fit. They did, but you didn't. So allow yourself to face whatever might change your frequency, but allow yourself to know the way you can see it is either going to make you or break you. It's just your choice on how you choose to go about it. So choose the latter. Do something that's going to be good for you, okay? So I would love to give a post notification shout out to Catherine Kelly. And oh Lord, welcome to my channel. Much love to you, as well as Jackie Love, my sister from another mister. I love y'all. And like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Give me a thumbs up, share, tell somebody about the channel. It will be greatly appreciated. Drop me a line so I can give you a post notification shout out. And if you need to get in touch with me, and it's been a blessing from God that it's starting to get notifications on my phone for it. So I rather for people to hit me up on Facebook Messenger. I'm not accepting any friend requests, but I want to stay connected with you on Messenger. So if you want to be able to talk to me, because I know a lot of people have been reaching out to me, and I'm so it makes me go harder for that, because it's being able to know how these videos has been helping y'all as well as helping me as well, because I feel like it's a positive outlet for me to be able to reflect my thoughts and the things that I see. It gives you comfort when other people are dealing with the same changes that's taking place in their life as well as your own. So like I said, you can either email me on all lowercase, McCoy R40 at Gmail. And everything you either email or anything we discuss on that private level stays private. We can talk about anything you need to talk about, and I will help you the best way I can towards your life path and your spiritual journey. I help you out the best way as I can. So I hope you enjoy your weekend, and be safe for everything you do, knowing that you were truly blessed, highly favored, and forever loved, and knowing there's always somebody out there praying for your better days. And I pray that everything that you're trying to manifest into your life just comes 100,000 times more than what you expected it, and comes way sooner than you thought it would. So make sure you give out love, light, positivity, as well as prosperity, words, vibes, frequency, and words. I don't know if I said that already, but give much love to you. Peace. Be well.